The harlot. Let's talk about the harlot, aka these prostitutes, these goddesses conducting themselves on a spiritual vibration, all about the flesh, self-preservations, man. You got these harlots, and I'm speaking about the goddesses out there that's operating under this humanoid mentality, because they done adopted a wig, what they call weave, which is human hair. I made a video way back on this store, this wig store that was up in North Philly. You know what I'm saying? And it said human hair displayed as the sign up in this little plaza. You know what I'm saying? So these harlots, they gonna only attract these low mental frequency guys and women. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be friends, going into these subjective activities, and you know what those activities are. I spoke about that in my last video. And you got a lot of these women too. They rocking with these lace fronts. These lace front wigs that can give you cancer, fibroid cancer. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that these women, they just catching up on game. These lace front wigs been out since like 2012, 2013, probably even later than that. You know what I'm saying? So, well, those so-called years, you know what I'm speaking of. So they just really bigging it up right now, because you got what? These moles working for the caveman that's in the celebrity world. Cardi B, just hilarious. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. The harlots, you know what I'm saying? They prostituting for the caveman. They prostituting to feed off the people's energy. Energy vampires. Once more. The harlot. The harlot. You got these goddesses out here wearing these tight ass jeans, all up in the crack of they anal. All up in the crack of they anal. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole dude, husband, however you wearing jeans that's up the crack of your anal. How does that work? You say you loyal. You say you this, you say you that, but you wearing tight jeans that's hugging your anal. And you got guys, even women out there. You got these fruit snack women, you know what I'm saying, that check out other women too. And you got these guys out here that's straight up demons. Straight up demon status. Then you wear your cologne, your perfumes, trying to attract that sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to attract the opposite sex. The harlot. The harlot. But let's not get it twisted, man. Let's not throw the real goddesses under the bus. We ain't doing that, man. We ain't putting their brains on the table, because you know what? I give thanks, respect, and honor to the real goddesses out there. You know, I give thanks to y'all. I give thanks to the real goddesses out there that's representing their real hair, which is their crown on their head. And people get it misconstrued, man. Hair ain't just hair, man. That is a crown on your head. Those hairs are wires. Those hairs are wires, man. Why you think they coil up like springs? Those joints are wires. So when you shave your head, man, it's showing you the foundation from which it grows from, which is the scalp, close to the inside of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Your hair is there to protect your scalp. You know what I'm saying? It's there to protect your cranium, point blank, period, and to receive signals and to send out signals. Your crown is a real crown. You know they have an artificial crown with the points on it and everything. That is a artificial, fake representation of the real thing, a real crown. Those points represents the hair follicle that these people put on their head. You know, speaking in reference to the caveman and cave woman. Meanwhile, you got us. I'm not talking about me, but you got some of our people out here that's adopting these crowns, wearing it on their head as if it's the actual thing. Like you got some of our you got young women and young men. They go on their proms and stuff like that. They want to see who's king and queen of the prom, junior prom, senior prom, so on and so forth. And they rocking these crowns. You know what I'm saying? Downgrading themselves on a humanoid status, not knowing that you have a real crown on your head. But you ain't repping that. You ain't repping the real, man. But these harlots, they wear these tight jeans, these tight skirts. You know what I'm saying? Skirts that's like 10 inches long from waist to thigh. Got your legs all out. You know what I'm saying? All exposed. You wear high heels because you was once high. You know what I'm saying? You was once lifted off the ground when you was able. That's why a lot of these women wear high heels, because once upon a time, they didn't walk. They would glide. You know what I'm saying? It's all mental. The goddess used to sit on high. I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy. They was talking about the solar beings. They got the solar beings in there, but you know, you got the humans playing as the solar beings, but they really the so-called black folk. The queen, the goddess. She ain't even no queen, but she was a goddess on the movie, playing as the goddess. They all covered in gold. Gold eyes, gold bodies, gold hair. You know what I'm saying? And the goddess name was Aisha. I mean, that should tell you something right there. And called these group of people, which was the solar beings that was playing on the Guardians of the Galaxy, they were called the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki. You know what I'm saying? The lords. And you know they got the X in there referring to Planet X. Nibiru. And when they was chased, and they made a distinct difference between the humans and the lords. They were saying, talking about how conceited and how conceited they are and how they carry themselves, you know, being uppity and things like that. Like they feeling themselves. That's a representation on why the sun is outside of this dimension, because the solar beings don't deal with this jungle here, because we literally in the jungle, man. This is the jungle. Take all these buildings, all these houses, cars, all this stuff away. These fake streets, laced with melanin. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of carbon up in there. They got melanin and carbon in these streets, because these rocks are that they use is minerals. They have some minerals laced up in this melanin. The tar and all that other stuff. The paints they use for the pavements and, you know, the cement and all of that. They mix a little minerals up in there to sustain its process. You know, so yeah, that, you know, the Guardians were the humanoid beings, that basically supposed to manage the balance on the planet. Then they had one scene whereas the little fox, I think it was a fox or something like that, that stole the energy, was stealing the energy, you know what I'm saying? And the solar beings was after his ass, you know what I'm saying? After all of them actually was trying to, you know, kill him. Basically saying, you know, stealing from us is treason. You know what I'm saying? And they was in these vessels. The solar beings was in these vessels trying to kill them. They was in an actual vessel, you know what I'm saying, physically. But they used mental projection. Whereas they had ships that was being controlled by them from where they were at. They was controlling these vessels, these ships from afar. They wasn't even on these ships. They was playing it like as if it was a video game. And that's what I'm saying. They was using mental projection to kill these beings. And they showing you that these beings, the solar beings, cannot be killed. You know what I'm saying? They cannot. And then they had a ritual in there, whereas the so-called humanoids are intelligent, more intelligent than the solar beings in defeating them. You know what I'm saying? The hell with them, with that scene. But yeah, check that movie out, Guardians of the Galaxy. I kind of slept on that movie. I slept on that joint, you know what I'm saying? And then I ran into it. I was like, you know what? Let me check it out. And it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I remember I had this so-called dream, and I was aware of what's going on. It was like I was on this planet. It was like 5 or 6, 7 moons on that planet that I was on. And it's ironic how they actually show a scene where there's a planet where there's an abundance of moons in that dimension. So it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's real. These guys that make these movies, they know what it is, man. But the reason why I was talking about this movie, because the goddess that was on Guardians of the Galaxy, she conducted herself as such. Check out the attire that the goddess had on. You know what I'm saying? That's the human, but that's how the goddess should dress. You know what I'm saying? Attire wise. Like a real freaking goddess. But you got these harlots out here, man. These harlots, they want a real man. They want to attract a real man. But look how you carry yourself. You carry yourself like a hooker, like a concubine. Something that somebody can just have fun with. But you want respect. How about you start with respecting your damn self? And stop trying to be a harlot. You know what I'm saying? Talking about loyalty. Be loyalty to yourself before you can be loyal to others. You know, these people are mentally disturbed. Mental midgets. So yeah, I got my mango right here. I finna go in. See that 9. See that 9 there. 999. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the 9. Ascension, man. So yeah, for all the goddesses out there, man, that's vibrating on a humanoid frequency and come upon this message, step your game up. Step your mental powers up. Okay? Step your respect level up. Respect and light for yourself. Step it up. And you know, you got a lot of women out here, our women out here that actually think somebody owe them something. You know what I'm saying? You owe yourself. Owe yourself the glory and the responsibility of self, knowing self. You owe you. Don't nobody owe you but yourself. You got to save yourself. Somebody could give you a message, deliver you a message. It's up to you to take heed on whether you willing to move on the message or disapprove. But just know that that message has to apply on you lifting your soul up, raising your light frequencies, your vibrations. If you disregard that, hey, that's on you, because you have to take the initiative to move on and upgrade your lifestyle with being responsible. But you have these women out here as well. They searching for that attention because they don't have a father at home. You know what I'm saying? Or they mother running the streets. You know what I'm saying? And she's acting like a young John herself, acting like a young John running the streets. You know? You know, we call them cougars. But even so, I dealt with a cougar or two, and they was like, they would go out here and there, but they was like, you know, they was like respectable, and in some cases, you know what I'm saying. I ain't really, man, listen. I ain't really deal with women who had weaves like that. Like growing up, and you know, you got some of them that leave like weave strings all in your house, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I had some cousins and stuff like that was like into hair, doing hair. You know what I'm saying? It always bothered me that damn hair just travels all over the crib, man, all over the house. And I'm like, damn, you walk around with your socks on in the house and you got weave tracks all stuck to your damn socks. You know what I'm saying? Pulling out threads, a damn weave off the bottom of your socks. Irritating, man. Irritating. But yeah, check out that movie Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing with these TVs, man, don't be staring at these damn TVs all day, man. Don't do it. If you gonna watch a movie, watch a movie that you gonna decode. It could be like for an hour or two, and then that's it, man. Take breaks or whatever, man. Just take a break. Don't be watching your TV all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Because those TVs feed off your light, man. It can lessen your light frequencies. It can lessen your vibrations. And that's facts. It's facts, man. You know, don't think that these TVs don't need your energy to stay alive. I'm telling you. They do. And it be spirits in them damn TVs, man. I know by experience, man. They be housed right in them damn screens, man. For real. They be housed right in them screens, man. I made a video speaking about them that damn demon that was looking at me with the eyes was glowing. You know what I'm saying? Joint was moving. I always be hearing spirits, man. Not too long ago, I'm sitting on a couch. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it was like an empty water bottle on the table. And that joint got knocked down. Somebody, you know, a spirit knocked it over. You know what I'm saying? Spirit knocked it over. So they be around, you know what I'm saying? And these spirits, man, they whisper in your ear. They trying to get you to do all kinds of things. Just putting these, utilizing their mental telepathy to transfer thoughts into your head. You know, all kinds of ways. That's what they do. But the harlot, man, the harlot goddesses out there that's vibrating on a humanoid frequency. Are you willing to uphold your soul light, to be honored, to uphold your crown, to reside in your true estate? Do you have what it takes? Peace.